Hi there wrestling fans and welcome to this special preview of XWA Last Fight at the Prom. My name's Lewis and joining me once again is Stallion.
That's right, and I hope today you haven't had that bowl of stupid flakes this morning and you're going to actually talk some sense.
I always talk sense, Stallion.
Yeah, right.
What do you mean?
Let's get on to the first matches. The first thing that we need to discuss here is the incredible match that we're going to see. There will be the Championship Chase. What's your thoughts on that, Lewis?
Well, for those of you who might not know, what's going to happen at Last Fight at the Prom, Greg Lambert has signed a series of matches and they're calling it the Championship Chase. We've got two matches at Last Fight at the Prom. First of all, we're going to have Johnny Storm, the Wonder Kid, versus Joey Hayes. Both two massive XWA fan favourites, Stallion. It's bound to be a hell of a match.
Well, it probably will be. Joey Hayes, I have to question why he's even in this. This is a guy who lost his championship on his very first defence. I'd like to know why he's even in there. I'll touch upon Johnny Storm shortly, but let's get to the other match that's in there as well. We've got Declan O'Connor versus the flyweight crusher Styx.
That's right, we have Declan O'Connor, the nasty, vindictive chav from Manchester who turned on his partner Joey Hayes months ago at the Dome. He's done nothing but cause trouble in the XWA recently, and I've got to be honest with you, Stallion, I can't wait to see Declan O'Connor get taken apart by Styx here at Last Fight.
I bet you can't. Here's the thing that I see on this particular issue. Declan is the only man who's deserving to be in there. He's a current champion, he's the best of the Northwest, he's the only man who should be there. Styx, on the other hand, is there because of his fantastic winning streak. Oh yeah, let's have a look at this winning streak. He's gone through Zach Zodiac, he's gone through Ross Jordan, he's gone through Spud, he's gone through Marty Skrull. All of these guys are flyweights. Excellent athletes, but they're flyweights. Why don't you pick on someone your own size, Styx? I've had quite enough of it.
Styx doesn't choose his opponents, you know. I'm pretty sure Styx doesn't get to choose his opponents.
Oh, I think he'll have a hand in this. I'd like to see him up against a heavyweight for just one time.
Well, you probably will get to see that because after he goes through Declan O'Connor, he's going to be in prime position to get a title shot against the British heavyweight champion Sam Slam. And we can only imagine what that encounter will turn out like.
So that's an interesting point. Sam Slam. Sam Slam's new partner, Johnny Storm, is the other man who's in this match. I said I'd get to him here, and I'm absolutely interested and intrigued by the fact that he's entered himself in. Sam Slam's partner, Sam Slam's championship, and he wants to get in there. Is it that he's wanting just all the glory? Is he wanting the adulation? What is it about Johnny Storm getting into this match? This is going to be fascinating to find out what he's actually thinking on this.
Well, I don't know what he's thinking, but I can't wait to see how these matches turn out. It's going to be fantastic, it really is. Now, another thing that's happening that I'm really looking forward to seeing, we've got a British heavyweight championship match. We've got Sam Slam, fan favourite, probably the most popular guy in the XWA. He's putting his British heavyweight title on the line against the rock star Spud, who's putting his British flyweight title. Well, it's not on the line, but it's champion versus champion.
It is.
Spud is going to try and become the first guy to hold both titles.
That's absolutely true. This is going to be a monumentous event. We have got the flyweight himself, the flyweight champion, the rockstar Spud, and he's going to come in there and he's going to have to annihilate Sam Slam. Now, he's not going to be able to do that against his power. He's going to have to use his speed and agility. And most of all, he's going to have to use his wits. Because I think that he's got the ability to outwit Sam Slam. He can get into his head. He proved that at Vendetta when he stole the title and made Sam Slam run off and chase him. He's going to get into his head. And although Spud is quite diminutive, there's plenty of room to run around in Sam Slam's head, in my opinion.
What? What are you saying? The thing is, as you've just said, Spud stole Sam's British Heavyweight Championship belt. Now, that has really ticked the British Heavyweight Champion off. He's vowed that he is going to break Spud in half. Now, Sam is a huge hulk of a man. He's like superhuman physique, whereas Spud just looks like a midget version of Rod Stewart. So he doesn't stand a chance. He really doesn't.
It only takes 3 seconds, Lewis.
It does.
3 seconds.
And it's only going to take Sam Slam 3 seconds to beat Spud.
We'll see. We will see when this monumentous, fantastic event comes about.
Absolutely, it's going to be great. I can't wait to see that. The fans can't wait to see Spud getting destroyed by Sam Slam. It's going to be fun to watch. And I'm going to enjoy watching you eat your words afterwards, Stallion. I really am.
We'll see. We'll see.
Now, probably the biggest talking point about the upcoming show, Last Fight at the Prom, it has to be, it's Johnny Fear. This is his last chance to be reinstated in British wrestling. Okay, Greg Lambert has told him that he will reinstate him in British wrestling back into the XWA, provided he can win a match, a 2-on-1 handicap match against Deadly Serious, Deadly Damon Lee, and Serious CJ Banks. What are your thoughts on that, Sal?
Here's my thoughts on this. Johnny Fear's been out for 12 months. As far as I'm concerned, that's been the best 12 months in British wrestling. That's it, period. Now, what I would also say on this as well is Lambert's actually done something right for once. What he's done here is he's pandered to the fans and said, all right, I'll give Johnny Fear a chance to come back, but he's done it in such a way that there's no way Johnny Fear will get past Serious CJ Banks and Deadly Damon Lee. That's absolutely brilliant. It's a masterstroke by Lambert.
So you think there's no way that Fear's going to win?
There's no way. I can barely imagine him getting past one of them, but both of them together?
I admit that the odds are definitely stacked against him. You know, 2-on-1, I don't know if anyone could overcome those odds, but if anyone can, it's got to be the psychotic warrior Johnny Fear. His obsession is with wrestling. The only thing he lives for is to be reinstated in the XWA. And I don't know if 2 guys, 3 guys, 10 guys could stop him. But I mean, you are right. He's definitely got the odds stacked against him with a 2-on-1 match. And part of me has to question the motives of Greg Lambert, and I'm not sure exactly what he's thinking, putting the guy who saved the XWA in a situation where he's at risk.
Give me that microphone, Lewis. You're questioning my motives. You did a fantastic job of this preview show, but then you go and ruin it by questioning my motives.
Well, I've got to wonder. Johnny Fear, he could get seriously hurt in this handicap match.
Listen, Johnny Fear is banned from British wrestling.
Yeah.
Okay, he lost a match last year. XWA LastFight at the Prom 2008, exactly 12 months ago, put him out of British wrestling.
That's
forever. Right. Okay? But because of the pressure that I've been put under by the likes of you and the XWA fans and Johnny Fear himself coming on this show, you know, last before Vendetta, interrupting.
Yeah.
You know, at least I'm interrupting in a gentlemanly manner. I'm not causing chaos. I'm not screaming and yelling like a maniac, putting people's lives at risk like Johnny Fear always does. You know, and then Johnny Storm coming out and supporting him as well at Vendetta. I've listened to all these views. My motives are to do what's right, Lewis. Okay? What's fair. Okay? What's fair to Fear, what's fair to everybody.
Right.
So I'm giving Johnny Fear a sporting chance. He's got to beat 2 men at once on September the 12th at the Dome. He's got to beat Deadly Serious, and then he will earn his right to be reinstated. Now, I have gone around all the top British wrestling promoters. Okay, we're talking Brian Dixon at All Star, we're talking Tony Simpson FWA, we're talking IPW, we're talking GPW, all the top promotions. Okay, and they have all signed a contract that is within this folder. There's only one top promoter who has not signed this contract yet. Who's that? That's me, Greg Lambert, XWA, and I'll tell you why. Because on Saturday, September the 12th at the Morecambe Dome, if Johnny Fear can beat Deadly Serious in a 2-on-1 handicap match, I will climb into the ring and I will sign this contract in the ring, in front of Johnny Fear, and then he will be reinstated to British wrestling, and he will be considered for bookings for all the top promotions, and he'll be back in the XWA. That's what the contract says.
Right.
But if Johnny Fear loses 2 against 1, I'll tear the contract up in the middle of the ring, right in front of him.
So you're saying that if Johnny Fear wins this match against Deadly Serious, you're going to sign that contract in the middle of the ring, in front of Johnny Fear and all the XWA fans?
That's right, that's what I said.
And then if he loses, you're going to tear it up in front of Johnny Fear?
Yeah, don't take that tone in me, Lewis. You're taking that tone as if you don't believe what I'm saying. All along, I have done what I said I'm going to do, and I'll tell you why. Because at the end of the day, Greg Lambert is a man of his word. He's a man of honour, and most of all, he's a man of truth.